All right, this portion of the question is asking us to calculate a number of different cost figures. Some of these are a little easier than others. Average fixed cost is relatively easy. We know that Alicia pays $9 in rent each day. It doesn't matter whether she sells pies or not. That cost doesn't change with quantity, so that's a fixed cost. So her average fixed cost, if she makes no pies, we don't really actually worry about 0 pies. If she makes 1 pie, the average fixed cost is going to be $9 divided by pies, so that's going to be $9. If she makes 2 pies, it's $9 spread across 2 pies, so that would be $4.50. $9 spread over 3 pies is $3. Spread over 4 pies is $2.25. Spread over 5 pies is $1.80. Spread over 6 pies is $1.50. Her marginal cost, it tells us that it costs her $1 to produce the first pie, so the first pie's marginal cost is $1. The second pie and subsequent pies cost 50% more than the one that came before it. So this first pie is going to cost us $1. The second pie is going to cost us 50% more, so that'd be $1.50. The third pie is going to be 50% more than $1.50, which would be $2.25. Then we get $3.38, $5.06, and $7.59. So that's their marginal cost. The variable cost is basically just the summation of variable costs. So the variable cost for the first pie is $1. The variable cost for the second pie, this is total variable cost, is the variable cost of the first pie plus the second. So total variable cost here is going to be $2.50 for 2 pies. It would be $4.75 for the third pie because we just add the marginal cost into the first 2. Then we get $8.13 for the fourth pie, $13.19 for the fifth pie, and $20.78 for the sixth pie. Average variable cost, we just take this variable cost column and divide it by the number of pies. So the average variable cost for the first pie is $1. For the second, we would take $2.50 and divide it by 2. So our average variable cost would be $1.25. For the third pie, we take that total variable cost, $4.75, and divide it by 3. Gets us $1.58. And we continue to do that math. And if you do, you'll find the next is $2.03, $2.64, and $3.46. The average total cost is just the summation of average fixed and average variable. So you just add these two columns together. So the average total cost for the first pie is 10, and then we go down from there. The next would be $5.75, $4.58, $4.28, $4.44, and $4.96. And that's how you'd fill out that entire table.